Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Overnight flooding caused area fire and police departments to get at least 4 dozen calls for flood-related emergencies. Hazleton Fire Department had to pump a basement on Broad Street, which was just one of many. The Arthur Gardner Beltway and Poplar Street flooded as well. The fire department reopened the roadway for this morning. The creek in front of Berwick Area High School flooded in front of the school, along with surrounding roadways. Nescopec saw a bit of flooded roadway as well, up on Route 93. As of right now, a flood warning was issued for Columbia County a little before noon today, with no expiration in sight. A flash flood watch and flood warning were both issued for Schuylkill County today, which both expire tomorrow by 9 p.m. So far, the National Weather Service has no watches, warnings, or advisories for Carbon or Luzerne counties. A Hazleton woman is seeking help after her home was hard hit last night with flooding. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Kim Zamudio of 515 East Walnut Street came home around 10 p.m. last night to find her home underwater. Zamudio notified the city last night and today, waiting for her next steps.
This got to be fixed. I mean, I have 2 gaping holes in my yard. Now I'm afraid somebody will fall in one, and then we'll be in trouble because it's on our property.
Water left a mark about 1.5 feet off the side of her home, flooding her basement, front, and backyards.
So that covered my stoker motor, so now we're probably going to have to wind up replacing that. We have all this damage now that we have to pay for and get fixed. I don't know what else to do. I'm reaching out to somebody for help. I mean, like I said, we pay our taxes, we own our home, but it seems like nobody wants to be bothered.
The home is built lower than the storm outlet where all runoff from the woods flows to properties on the entire block of East Walnut. The block finds themselves clearing out their own storm drain from time to time. The city tells WYLN that it has tried to divert the water in the past and always checks in on the area during heavy rainfall. After checking on the area firsthand last night, the city couldn't do much at the time due to flooding in the area being so strong. The city of Hazleton is aware of this issue along with all the other incidents that occurred during last night's flooding. They continue to search for a solution for Zamudio as well as the rest of the city of Hazleton. Reporting from Hazleton for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Meanwhile, heavy rains yesterday in Frackville caused Little Mahanoy City Creek to overflow, flooding roadways, basements, and stranding cars. Fire crews were dispatched after 7 last evening for reports of a weather-related emergency on West Arch and a water rescue at Dutch Kitchen. Little Mahanoy overflowed its banks at both locations, covering Route 61 and the Dutch Kitchen parking lots, Lehigh Valley Health Network, and Rite Aid Plaza. Subway employees also reported flooding in their store. Fire crews from Frackville, Inglewood, and Altamont responded to a tractor-trailer driver and several passenger cars stranded. Mahanoy City's dive team was added shortly after. All had been rescued. This morning, Governor Tom Wolf was in Schuylkill County getting a first-hand look at the damage done by flooding over the last few days. The Tremont and Pine Grove areas have been declared a disaster area thanks to almost a week of the heavy rains. In Tremont, the Swatara Creek spilling out of its banks and damaging houses, businesses, and the American Legion building. This morning, the governor and PEMA director Rick Flynn stopped by the Tremont Area Ambulance Building to thank first responders and meet with Tremont's mayor Ricky Nye. Then he held a press conference outside the American Legion in Tremont. There he spoke about finding out what can be done to help now and later.
This area, central Pennsylvania, this area especially got hammered with a lot of rain. So we want to show solidarity with these Pennsylvanians, our fellow citizens who got hurt, and also want to find out what we can do to help. A lot of people's homes have been affected by this, and the stream is still raging, but as bad as it looks right now, apparently it was even higher just, last night? Is that right? So we have a lot of work to do and a lot of things to find out. So we're all here to do the best we can.
After Governor Wolf spoke, many local representatives also talked. Representative Mike Tobash saying he thinks it's important to show the governor exactly why this area keeps requesting funding for flood prevention, and adding, while there are future projects planned, it's time for shovels to hit the ground now. Sean Christie may now be back in the Hazleton area. Christie is the Schuylkill County man wanted for making threats against President Trump and law enforcement on social media. U.S. Marshals said they believe Christie broke into a relative's home on Clingers Road in Drums yesterday, had something to eat, may have shaved, then left, taking 3 guns with him. Butler Township Police have now filed charges against Christie and have a warrant for his arrest. He is considered armed and dangerous. The son, being sought as a person of interest in connection with the shooting death of his father, is now charged with the crime. 20-year-old Ulysses Denman was arraigned on criminal homicide charges this afternoon. The body of 64-year-old William Denman was found dead in his home on Washington Street in Larksville Tuesday morning. An autopsy determined he was shot twice in the head by a small caliber weapon. Ulysses Denman was taken into custody when he walked out his front door this morning. He's now behind bars without bail. President Trump will be visiting Northeast Pennsylvania next month, actually next week, to rally support for U.S. Representative Lou Barletta's campaign for the U.S. Senate seat against current U.S. Senator Bob Casey. The president will be returning to Luzerne County August 2nd to campaign for Barletta in the former Hazleton mayor's run for U.S. Senate. Barletta joined Trump on stage back in 2016 during a rally for his then Republican presidential campaign. The president will appear at 7 p.m. at Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre Township. Doors will open at 4. Now, registration is required in order to enter the rally, where registrants can receive up to 2 tickets per cell phone number, and you can register on the Trump's website at donaldjtrump.com. There's no charge for the tickets, but you must register. The president last visited the region the night before winning the presidency in 2016. Coming up on WYLN News, cracking down on nuisance properties. Plus, Wilkes-Barre Township businesses are still coming back after that June tornado. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Sunny and dry today, and we'll ease back into that type of weather. A stray shower overnight, the low 64. A dry start to Friday, then thunderstorms by the afternoon, the high 85. We'll be right back.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the whole crew's invited, where fans become friends, where good times roll, and the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends, bring your family, just bring it, Pocono style.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, If you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Owners of properties that have 3 or more nuisance complaints filed by the City of Hazleton within a 12-month period could face hefty fines or risk having them shut down for up to a year. That's according to an ordinance that's been pitched by the mayor. The Chronic Nuisance Property Ordinance would give the city a remedy for cracking down on properties that frequently draw responses from police and code enforcement for nuisances and criminal activities. The ordinance would serve as a 3-strike policy. These include those that jeopardize public health, safety, welfare, and morals, adversely impact residents by interfering with quality of life and quiet enjoyment of their property, diminish property values, prevent people from moving into Hazleton, and create a financial burden for the city for repeated calls for services. Barnes & Noble in the Arena Hub Plaza in Wilkes-Barre Township that was heavy damaged by the tornado back in June is now leasing space a short distance away at the closed Sears outlet store in the East Inn Center of Wilkes-Barre. Barnes & Noble plans to open a temporary pop-up store there in September. Owner of the East End Center said the store has signed a 6-month lease to occupy the 30,000 square foot facility. The former Sears outlet store closed in June of last year. All employees from the store will keep their jobs and have been helping in the rebuilding process. The Barnes & Noble store in the Arena Hub first opened November 17th, 1999. Coming up on East McAdoo Heights News Choice, First Friday in Community and You, plus dinner and a show. We have tickets, so don't go away. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Appliances are right over there, and this is part of our furniture department.
Okay, but I'm looking for a mattress.
Well, you've come to the right place. Grand Central is Northeast Pennsylvania's #1 Sealy mattress dealer. We have Sealy mattress sets from only $199 and Stearns & Foster queen sets from only $45 per month. We also have interest-free financing up to 60 months. And remember, delivery and takeaway are absolutely free.
So we don't have to do anything?
Not if you buy your Sealy mattress at Grand Central.
It looks like I did find the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Grand Central in Hazleton. The right.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the types of things that we will be featuring on our new show, Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo, host of Off the Beaten Path, welcomes you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good eats. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Today we are talking about another great event going on downtown Hazleton. Peace, love, and chalk. And of course, it's a great event put on by the Hazleton Art League, the Hazleton Integration Project, and the Respect 90 Foundation that was started by Hazleton native Joe Madden. Today I have Allie and Kathy with me, and we're going to talk about it because we are right now in the beginning of the registration phase, getting everybody ready to participate in this. And Kathy, first of all, give us a little bit of background how this came about and how people can now get involved with this.
All right. So this is the 4th annual. So 4 years ago, Joe and Jay Madden decided they wanted to bring this concept to Hazleton. They had seen it in California. So they're the ones, the brainchild behind it. And so it's set up to be part of the Celebrate Hazleton. It's a 2-day event, so there's things going on first Friday, and then the Peace, Love, Chalk is the main event for Saturday.
Okay. So this is a great event where it gets maybe some of the most artistic people in the greater Hazleton area together on Saturday. So what will we be seeing, or what can people enter into this? And there are 2 different categories for some youngsters and for some of us a little older to participate in.
Yeah, there's a junior division, so that's for 12 to 17-year-olds, and then the adult category is 18 and up. So there's no age limit. It's anybody that I guess can get down on their knees. So when you come to participate, when you register to participate, you'll get that day a big piece of cardboard and a large piece of paper, art supplies, water, sunscreen, a lunch voucher. So you're set up for the day, and you draw from 9 till 2. 2 o'clock is the cutoff, and people can walk up and down the sidewalks and see the artwork as it's being created, and they can vote on their favorite piece or their favorite artist. And so there's judges that actually make the final say. There's a People's Choice category that's also a prize winner. So there's prizes involved.
Wonderful.
Some good prizes.
Some good ones.
Yes, some very good prizes.
And speaking of prizes, somebody who won for 2 separate years, Allie, you're part of this. So talk a little bit about, being an artist and why having these venues are so important for people to get out, number 1, and enjoy hopefully a nice warm summer day, and number 2, let that creativity flow and be seen in downtown Hazleton.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I mean, you can, I think that both people on both sides of the event are actually participating. So there's people that are actually the artists out there creating, and then there's also the people that are walking behind. There's going to be other events, like Kathy said, the Fleetique, which is like a mixture between a flea market and antiques. So it comes together, and so that's going to happen in the next to the art center. There's going to be all these tents and things like that, and there's going to be people drawing on the streets, and then the people that just walk by. So it's really this community effort that everybody really participates. So if you're down there drawing something and letting out your creativity, there's that, and then there's also the encouragement of the people that walk by, which is like it's just really exciting. It does feel like an event that everybody can be a part of. It's just there's a lot of energy and excitement and just a lot of fun. It's just a great day to come out.
And speaking of the day, so this is going to be August 3rd and 4th in downtown Hazleton. You are asked to pre-register by July 30th at the Hazleton Art League on East Broad Street, or Shop 2 further up the next block. And Kathy, this year, when everything's going on, you will be kind of using your soon-to-be new home at the former bank building as the headquarters where everyone's supposed to come and register that day.
Yes, so that morning between 8:15 and 9, the artists that have pre-registered will come to the new arts building and get their kit with all their goodies, and then go out and set up their workspace. If it's raining, we're going to set everybody up inside.
So again, for anyone in the junior category, so 17 and under, there is no charge. But for 18 and over, you're asking that they get a maybe $25 sponsorship as a minimum to participate in the event, correct?
Yes, and on our website, which is hazletonsartleague.org, you can get a registration form, a sponsorship form. If you have somebody in your family that's a part of an organization or a business and they would like to sponsor your artistic endeavor, or individuals can also sponsor.
And quickly, Allie, I have to ask, the last year that you won, what was your creativity that day? Do you remember?
So yeah, it was actually the first year that I entered. I entered actually a couple days before the event. I just found out about it, and I thought, why not just give it a shot? So I entered. I ended up drawing my daughter. And she loves, at the time, loves bubblegum, loves hats, and I had her looking in a mirror, blowing a bubble, and that's what I ended up doing. But there's no requirement on what you need to do. It could be people, animals, shapes, whatever. So there's no limitations on it.
So hopefully everyone's watching and you're getting all the information. You don't have to worry about that late charge, and you could participate in this great event that will be going on. And it's just a way for all of us to show some of the creativity here in the greater Hazleton area. Ladies, thank you so very much for coming on and talking to us about it.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, we encourage you to go out and take part in this event. Or if you're not maybe an artistic person, maybe like me, who's not really good at drawing, this is a great time to go out and just look and see what we have right here in the greater Hazleton area. Of course, thanks to the Hazleton Art League, the Hip Center, and Respect the 90 Foundation. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Serve the Lord, Singing for Joy, the CD by the Sisters of Holy Annunciation Monastery, can be yours for just $13, which includes shipping and tax. Mail a check to Holy Annunciation Monastery, 430 West County Road in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, or call 570-788-1205. This 10-song CD can be yours for just $13. Attention, WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to watch archived shows and a live stream of our broadcast shows. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and today we're at Grand Central on Vine Street with John.
Hello.
We partnered with Grand Central to give away 4 tickets and food vouchers to the Ganders Outdoor 400 this weekend. Now, people came in and put their name in for the drawing here and their location at the Laurel Mall. Now, tell me, John, how has the response been so far?
It's been absolutely great. Partnering up with you guys have been amazing. It's amazing how many people in this area love the Pocono races. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course. Now let's pick a winner. Our lucky winner is
Ray Zizicki.
Ray Zizicki. Well, congratulations, Ray. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Now, if you're not Ray, we will have a 3rd drawing in August for the Indy race at the Poconos Raceway for August 18th. Be sure to put your name in for that here, or you can go visit Tom at the Laurel Mall location. You can also pick up your ticket here at the Vine Street location. So, thanks for everyone for watching, and thank you too. Thank you, John, and thank you, Woody, for, making all of this happen.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see everyone back in August.
Congratulations, and thank you, Julia. The Wolf administration announcing today that it's distributing free potassium iodide on Thursday, August 9th for Pennsylvanians who live near the state's 5 nuclear power plants. The state's 5 nuclear facilities include Beaver Valley Power Station, Limerick Generating Station, Peach Bottom Atomic Power Station, Susquehanna Steam Electric Station, and 3 Mile Island Generating Station. Those picking up the free potassium iodide, or Ki tablets, will receive specific instructions from community health nurses on site on how many tablets they should take. Those unsure if they should take KI should ask a health care provider first. Additional information on KI tablets and nuclear power plant safety can be found on the Department of Health's website at health.pa.gov. Wyln has tickets to see the upcoming presentation of Les Mis at DM Performance Works Factory Theater in Nuremberg. We have 2 tickets. Now, these tickets are good for dinner and a show, and they're for either Friday at 7 p.m. or Saturday at 7 p.m. And you can call right now and leave your name and phone number at 570-459-1869, extension 1172. That's the show time is at 7 p.m. Dinner is before the show. So if you can go Friday or Saturday, we're looking for the winners to be picked at random. Call now and good luck. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.